I'm finally back after what, like 6 months since I promised you a second util vid. So we are going to be doing Archside retake and a site retake on Inferno today. Yeah, this is going to be really basic stuff, to be honest. This is more your essentials for playing MM, for instance, than your pro team retakes. But you know, it should get you by. Maybe in, I don't know, mid-level face it. Okay, smokes from CT, imagine you're the B player, you're rotating over, and you need to retake arches, or mid. There are a lot of things you can do. This first one's going to be for deep mid, wedged in the corner of the bench, this light strip here, below the light strip, there's going to be a jump throw, and this is going to come land deep mid. There might be a slight gap here, but it shouldn't be too much to worry about. This is going to allow you to take a little more control. The second one's going to be for shallow mid. This one might be a bit more useful. In the corner, top of the
throwing smoke
fountain, I guess. And just let that one fly normally. It's an ordinary mid smoke, nothing special, just means you don't have to swing the corner and die to an AWPer. These next two are slightly more complicated, and I have missed the lineup a few times today, so in this corner. First one is going to be in this light spot here, just kind of below left, and that's going to be a jump throw.
laying down smoke.
That should be the long smoke. There it is. That's the long corner smoke. Again, once again, just from safety, if you wanted to retake this area, you can combine it with some of the flashes I'm going to show you in a second. And lastly, this one is really situational. Bottom left of this and come down. And this is also a jump throw. And that's going to clip off the wall, off the roof, and it's going to smoke off this, which basically means this is probably more useful for a retake maybe. If you don't want to deal with this corner, or people already out here, you can just come out, clear close library, clear moto. I'm going to show you 4 different flashes from 4 different positions to try and retake arch. First one, in this corner. Up here, bounce it off. This one's only going to flash people who are already around the corner. If you're deep, this isn't going to blind them, so you've got to be wary of that. Don't overswing too much. Don't try and go too far and hunt. Just clear out this corner. Next one's going to be from library. Now this one's a little bit touch and go. But effectively, you're going to wedge yourself in this corner, run forward and bounce it off this wall.
Throwing flashbang.
Ooh, not get caught on the wall, and then take a peek. The reason it's touch and go is sometimes it bounces slightly too deep. But basically, you're only going to be just doing this for information anyway. You don't really want to fight behind this, because it's not going to full flash them. It's just going to... It's going to blind them enough for them to get out of there, and really you're just going to be peeking. Ooh. Looking for a bit of information, and then going away again. Right, your next flash is from long corner. Here, bounce that one off. Swing on that one as well. That one is really good, that will blind everyone in long, no matter where they're standing. From right on the corner, obviously, to much closer. It's hidden by this plant, but they can hear it, so be careful. People might turn from that one. And the last one's going to be from this corner. If you're baiting the guy here, you just underarm the flash here. You do need to turn for this one. And this one does pop quite shallow, so you can't peek deeper than about here. You can get the information and then go back, or get the information and get out of there. Be careful for the AWPer. So just once again quickly, in this corner, bounce over. From library, in this corner, run forward, this spot, door frame, and in cubby, underarm. Molotovs now, we're going to start with default. You're going to line up with this door frame, top of the pipe, it's a run forward and jump through. Pop on the barrels, tonight default quite nicely. Next up we've got the safe plant, designing safe plant in this corner, up from this door frame up to the wire, run forward and jump through. Pop on site, tonight default, safe plant. Next up, also in this corner, also these all need a moto smoke down so you don't get killed from pit, but this is going to be for mollying balcony, and you're going to get in this corner. This brick work here, and this is a jump throw. This is this is Jason's favourite. He saw me do it in a game the other day. It's really useful for denying last and second halls pops. Also, just in general, any nades on this site are going to be useful. Just banking a nade off the roof, hitting headshot,
Throwing a grenade.
nading, you know, just anywhere, any nades and damaging util on this site in a retake are going to be good. You can't really do any wrong there. In terms of retake smokes, there's only going to be really two that are kind of useful. Honestly, it's probably best to keep hold of your smoke just to smoke and defuse bomb plant. However, if you really want to cut off angles, there are kind of two useful ones you're going to throw. The first one is going to be a freehand, just freehanding it down to pit. And that's going to just cut off an angle, so you can focus on sight, and then mini, and then apps. But this isn't too helpful because your big pit players just kind of come around the edge here, and you still have to worry about them. The only really useful one, which is a bit of a weird lineup, is going to be in this corner. This bolt here and this jump throw. It's going to split off sight a bit more. Pop nicely here. It's actually going to cover a lot of angles. So you can come around the corner, short, headshot, close right, nifty, cubby. And by the time this smoke's fade, you've got most of sight clear. It's not perfect, but it is the best option really. Let's go again. This corner, bolt, jump throw. Pop nicely in the middle. Anyway, it was only after I'd finished editing the video that I realised I needed an outro. So, well, maybe I'll see you in another 7 months for the next instalment, because these are not consistent at all. I don't know, if people are interested, tell me what they want to see next. Inferno's kind of my main map. I also play a bit of train, so maybe some train stuff coming up. There's so much stuff on Mirage I haven't even bothered to do it. Everyone kind of knows it already. But I don't know, subscribe, that kind of shit. Alright, until next time, see ya.